Paris, AD 1343, Chapter 1. I gathered my nightshirt and got out to the bed I shared with my brother. As soon as my eyes adjusted to the dark, I tiptoed towards the chest. I knelt and lifted its heavy lid, my right hand searching among the linen for the candle I had stolen. I trod cautiously towards the door, holding a blanket rolled under my arm, with the candle tucked inside. A floorboard creaked. Chap, and I froze. I waited, holding my breath, until it resumed its snoring. On the landing, I stopped and listened. Loud snoring coming from my father's bedchamber reassured me. I crept downstairs, one step at a time, feeling my way along the damp wall. The fire had gone out in the workshop. Shivering, I crouched by the fireplace and stirred the embers with a twig until a flame sprang up. I placed a small log on a bunch of twigs and lit my candle. The Lancelot manuscript was still on the lectern. I picked it up carefully and settled in front of the fire, wrapping a blanket around my shoulders. I looked at my hands and rubbed them against the nightshirt to make sure they were free from soot. I opened the manuscript and soon found the place where I stopped reading the first night. I devoured the few remaining pages, the words flitting like flies on the soft vellum. Alas, the ending was not a happy one. Guinevere entered a convent and Lancelot hung up his sword. All the glory turned to dust for the love of a woman who wasn't his own. I sighed and opened the manuscript at the beginning to study the intricate illustrations. I rubbed my index finger against the blanket and lightly traced the illuminated letter, marking the beginning of the chapter. I experienced a glow of pleasure, followed by a pang of concern. I looked close at the blue and gold motifs of the initial and was relieved to see they had not been dulled. The gold glimmer had just been burnished by the illuminator. Magnificent drawings of mythological beasts adorned the cornices that framed the scribe's handwriting. Men and beasts capered along the edges of the text. I couldn't yet master splendid creation, but my father assured me that my talent would one day rival the best illuminators in Paris. I placed the manuscript on the lectern, extinguished the fire and slowly walked upstairs. I put the blanket with the candle in the chest. I was about to slip into the bed when Jean's hand shot out of the sheet and grabbed my arm. "Caught you! You frightened me to death. Been reading again? Go on, tell father," I said, pretending not to care. "I'd be on your guard if I were you. Father is going to see the prior tomorrow." I turned my back to my brother. I closed my eyes but couldn't sleep. My brain was full of thoughts, prickliness of serpents, illustrating Lancelot's manuscript. Father was returning it. A good thing I finished reading it. But was this just a business visit, or had the prior any news? And was Jean going to tell on me? I was wearing a suit of armor and kneeling on the chapel's cold stone floor. I heard myself swear to be always ready and loyal to my lord, and felt the tip of a sword on my shoulders. On my right, resplendent in silver armor, stood Lancelot. I was riding towards a thick forest, my armor shining in the sun. My horse showed sign of impatience, as eager as me for action. I spurred my steed and gathered speed. Upon reaching a clearing, where the sun barely filtered through the thick branches of ancient trees, I felt invincible. I proved my mettle by fighting the first knight who crossed my path. I galloped towards the bridge, spanning a deep river. As if invoked by an incantation, a knight approached on the other side, the red plume in his helmet fluttering in the breeze.